What's up, guys? I'm back in part 25, quarter of a century mark, and I guarantee you I won't be going to 100 videos in this walkthrough unless YouTube kind of clenches down, throws it down the gauntlet with the amount of time that I get to make my videos. But here we are in part 25, no less. I'm going to be finishing up the Pokemon Tower, both the mediums in here, and I'm sick and tired of being in this place. Get all mixed up in here. There's ghosts everywhere that you need some weird telescope thing to identify. Talking to mediums, of all people. Actually, I can't talk to them. They speak gibberish. So I just want to get done with this place. And hopefully in this video, I'll be able to move on and walk around Saffron City for a little bit. And just breathe some fresh air. Because I'm sure there's incense and crap floating around this place. And, you know, my lifespan's getting shorter by the second. So I'm going to get my bearings. I'm not really sure who I faced yet. I believe I faced her. I'm going to throw another repel down. I just need to catch a Haunter. I need to get that Marowak and a Cubone. Obviously, I could just get a Cubone and then train it up. Or I'm the same with my Ghastly, but ideally I'll catch them individually. Qua! See, that's why I want to leave this place. And they're wearing, I'm not actually sure what they're wearing. Kind of looks like mops, like the janitor mops right there. Yeah, the tops of those. That's what it looks like. So the Thunderbolt's almost as big as Ghastly's face, and I'm not really sure why they like to portray Thunderbolt as a circle with bolts coming off. Whatever. Something fell out. Hair didn't fall out. It was okay. Yeah, because I was a little confused there myself. So I found a rare candy, and funny they put a rare candy in a place that you're required to go to. Just showing how awesome rare candies are. You know, it's the only item in the game that completely blocks you from continuing on. Be gone, intruders. I'm not really sure why Marowak, yes, you see this is a ghost. Very feeble, weird, strange looking ghost. Turned into, yes, a Marowak of all Pokemon. Not like a legendary type Pokemon. It's kind of a forgotten Pokemon. I think they wanted to make Marowak to be out to be a bigger name in the Pokemon world. And obviously I won't be able to use two of my moves, the Thunderbolt and the Thunder Shock, as he is a ground type Pokemon, or the Thunder Wave. So I'm just going to use Quick Attack here and, you know, try to weaken Marowak as best as I can. Hopefully it doesn't knock him out. Okay, so this is looking good for me so far. I've got to bring out my Great Balls now. I have 15 of. It dodged the thrown ball. This Pokemon can't be caught. That's correct. I don't know what I was thinking. I've never caught this Marowak before, and all of a sudden I'm thinking I can catch this Marowak. Okay, you can catch the Cubones, not the Marowak, which would be a nice Pokemon to catch right now. The ghost was restless soul of Cubone's mother. The mother's soul was calmed. It departed to an afterlife. I now remember the aftermath of this. They don't want you to catch this Pokemon because they want to kind of quiet the hearts of the gamers who are offended by all these dead Pokemon. They want to, you know, end on a good note with all these Pokemon being calmed and whatnot. So we're not out of the woods quite yet. We're gonna face some Team Rocket members randomly. I don't really understand how they got here in this Pokemon Tower, but hopefully Jolteon's up for the match. What do you want? Why are you here? And once again, I'm getting interrogated with every step I take in this tower. Saffron City is looking more and more appealing to me at this point. And, you know, the sad thing is, though, I'm going to be heading from one crazy, psychic-like environment to another with Sabrina, the teenage witch, in Saffron City. And I don't know what you guys do. I know there's a lot of different routes you can take. You can go to Fuji City first. You can go on Route 11 and 12, whatnot. I like to go. Golbat's sprite is awesome in this game. The mouth is too big. The mouth's got to go. That does not work. Your mouth cannot be that large in comparison to your wings. That's physically impossible for a organism to be bred like that and to exist. So Jolteon should be up level 42 anytime now. I give up. And with the prospect of me not I'm not going to forget this. So he just walks out of the room. He leaves on all his Team Rocket members. Not a very loyal member to the Team Rocket brigade. So we're going to face him, and obviously it's a requisite to go past him. This old guy came and complained about us harming useless Pokemon. We're talking it over as adults, which means we're battling. That old man he's referring to, and apparently using old man, you know, is kind of derogatory in the Pokemon world, because you get your rival saying that. I believe in the second generation, and you get some Team Rocket members saying that. So that's about as crude as they're going to get in Game Freak, which I admire. So finally, Jolteon is up to level 42, and it's trying to learn Double Kick, which is a fighting type move, which is perfect. Trying to diversify what it has. I'm going to use Thunder Wave just in case I run into some ground type Pokemon along the way. And once you get to a high enough level, you're over leveled. You don't want to have status changing moves getting in the way of power. So we're going to throw out Rex Kwando, even though this is poor type matching. I'm going to rely on Brute Strength Rough and try to beat this Drowsy to a bloody pulp. And I'm almost at level 41. Nice! Critical hit, so that's the bonus of using Karate Chop. Let's see what he says. Please, no more! You got it, my friend. Pokemon are only good for making money. Stay out of our business. That's a Ponzi scheme. Not really a Ponzi scheme. I don't really even know the definition. You're not saving anyone, kid, and I'm upset with myself for not switching out to my Machoke, and he probably had... No, he has 4 Pokemon. I was expecting a Rattata there. And no, I'm not in Mahogany Town Team Rocket Hideout right now, because I'll be seeing plenty of Rattatas. And it's quite sad that I had to switch out against the Zubat. You know how many XP points I'm going to get out of this? Negligible. And I'm confused. Not hard to confuse a choke. I mean, I'm going to play the stereotypes now. Big, strong oaf. Just going to play the stereotypes. Probably not that hard to confuse, especially the Machamp with 4 arms flinging around everywhere. I don't know how you're that coordinated. So, yes, I do get a Rattata, along with my stew of useless Pokemon. We're going to low kick this guy in the underbelly. Goodbye, Rattata. Your teeth came out. Wear a mouth guard next time. It's about all you're worth for. So level 41 now is Rex Kwando. He's got a while until we get to the next move. And I'm going to use a low kick once again before Rattata jumps on into the fray and gets a quick attack in. So Rex Kwando is up to 571 experience points there, and he's going to throw out a second Zubat for this battle. And I could use Rock Slide and make it interesting, but I'm going to go conservative route, understanding my Karate Chop will deal with the Zubat without having to use Brute Force. Even though Karate Chop is Brute Force, Rock Slide is maniacal. Don't fight us, Rockets. The Missile Bomb? You're not getting away with this. I don't really know what that means, because I am getting away with it. And this guy is Mr. Fuji. Hey, you came to save me? Thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the soul of Cubone's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has gone to the afterlife. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon house at the foot of the tower. I didn't really follow you, I just teleported. Black magic. Mr. Fuji had been praying alone for Cubone's mother. So Mr. Fuji's over here by this map. It looks nothing like the map. Mr. Fuji, Brock, your Pokedex quest may fail without love for your Pokemon. I think this may help your quest. You must make room for this. Aw, shuckets. So it looks like I'm going to have to go to the Pokemon Center real quick. Or the Pokemon Mart to sell this nugget. Because I will be using this Flute. You could also use Flutes for other uses. You can use it to awaken your own Pokemon that are sleeping. If they get inflicted by a hypnosis. So I'm going to sell my nugget, as you probably expected me to. And I am going to go get my Flute now, because I'm going to go back to the Pokemon Center. I want to do all things in succession. And we're back, Mr. Fuji. Can I have my Flute this time? I'm not going to read it, because I already read this time, and my mouth's getting quite dry already. About 8 minutes into the video. 10 minutes, excuse me. Sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. It works on all sleeping Pokemon. Beautiful. So, if you are new to the program, Flute's main purpose, beyond just awakening Pokemon in any other trainer battle, is to awaken the 2 Snorlaxes that are on, Route 11 or Route 12, I believe, blocking you from the bike path and blocking you from the long, winding fishing path leading to Fuji City. So I'm going to go to my PC, and I'm going to deposit some of my items. Got item. I do not need Sylph Scope anymore. So those items are kind of annoying. If there was no Pokebox, you would really be hindered, but thankfully there is a Pokebox. And I'm going to get rid of my Pokeflute for right now because I'm not going to be going up against Big Oaf Snorlax quite yet. I'm just going to be going over to Saffron, taking care of some business, some errands there before I get into traveling elsewhere out in the open road again. Welcome to Pokemon Set. And I haven't done that in a while. I've been mainly jumping through cities and main buildings. Last couple videos, you know, got the Team Rocket hideout in Celadon City. We got the Pokemon Tower here in Lavender Town. I did have the rock tunnel along the way, but the rock tunnel is, you don't really feel you're out there. You don't have the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker feel like you're on your own. That is one of the greatest vibes I've ever felt in the game. The feeling of loneliness and being sequestered from the rest of civilization was not matched by any game that I've played other than Halo and the Wind Waker. I would say the Halo's even better than Wind Waker, but for different reasons. Kind of comparing apples and oranges a little bit. Anyways, we're going to get back onto focusing on Pokemon Blue walkthrough right now. If you don't remember what you need to do to get through this guardhouse, let's see what he says. Hi, thanks for the cool drinks. Okay, so there are a number of guards like this that will not allow you to gain access to Saffron City until you get to Celadon City and buy either a fresh water, a soda, or a lemonade. You got to give it to this guard tower or this guard, and once you do, he's quenched of his thirst and it'll allow you to go through. Kind of fluky, but that's just the way the game works. Trainer tips: full heals cures all ailments like sleep and burn. It also costs a bit more, but it's more convenient. True that, it is more convenient. You get to narrow down. You don't have to narrow down. Be specific with the items you're buying. Mr. Psychic's house. So we're gonna go in here, see what he has to say. Kind of scared and done with the psychic crap, incense and crap. Wait, don't say a word. You wanted this. Actually, I did. You are correct. TM29 is Psychic. It can lower the target's special abilities. And that's not the main goal of Psychic. Psychic is a great move. It's a very powerful Psychic type move. And I'm not sure that any of my Pokemon can learn it. Which is unfortunate considering how powerful the move is. No Psychic type Pokemon, unfortunately. No, as I expected. So I'm just going to go back to what I usually do with items that I cannot use. And I'm going to sell it. There's another item that we're going to be going to get here in Saffron City. Wait, with Sylph under control, we can exploit Pokemon around the world. Not going to let that happen, so I'm not going to go into that guard route. That route that leads to Vermilion City. Already been there, already done that. So we'll talk to this guy. He's there again, sitting on the couch in yet another Pokemon Center, traversing the Kanto world through Pokemon Centers. It would be great if the Elite Four came and stomped Team Rocket. Well, you get that in second generation, sort of. Pokemon growth rates differ from species to species. It's actually one of the more useful things I've heard in a while. Silphco is very famous. That's why it attracted Team Rocket. And attracts me. No, it doesn't. I actually don't want to go there because I'm going to be going into more teleporting. And I've had enough of teleporting here. And I'm in the wrong place. But I did want to talk to these people. So see you later, Nurse Joy. And I'm not going to be blushing right now because I am not the Brock from the anime. And see what the sign says. Sylph's latest product. Released to be determined. I think I know what it is. Trainer tips. New Great Ball offers improved capture rates. Try it on those hard to catch Pokemon. Like what? Being evil makes me feel so alive. You know, that should just be the motto quote for the entire Pokemon series. How evil this series is. Silphco office building. Actually, it's not very evil. Team Rocket is. Not really. Compared to the other evil enemies you can be facing in the Pokemon world. Snore. Ha! He's taking a snooze. Who is? Snorlax. And so this is Silph Co. Not going to be going in there right now. We have some other things, some tertiary things to take care of, and got some people to meet. We're going to socialize here in part 25. And here's another man dressed in black. It's not peculiar. Ah, watch where you're walking. It's impossible to walk, hit each other. I mean, yeah, we can bump into each other. We can't step on each other. The game didn't allow me to do that. Revive is costly, but it revives fainted Pokemon. Yes, as it says in the name. Max Repel lasts longer than Super Repel for keeping weaker Pokemon away. Yes, which will be helpful when we're traveling on the Seafoam Islands, not right now. So I'm going to sell my Psychic. I hate Psychics. And I don't have like a Kadabra or something. And nothing I really need in here. I guess I could buy some full heals. You never know what will happen later on, but I do have plenty of Great Balls, so I'm not worried about stocking up in that area. And I'm just gonna raise up. I'm gonna catch a Cubone off screen for you guys, or I'm gonna get the Cubone able to catch off screen, get it set up like I normally do. But I'm not gonna catch a Haunter. I'm just gonna train up my Gaslight. It's no big deal. Saffron City Pokemon Gym Leader Sabrina, the master of Psychic Pokemon. So I'm gonna have to go back to the Pokemon Tower one last time, fighting Dojo. And boss said he'll take this town. Well, he didn't take Celadon. Not taking this one. Saffron City, shining gold land of commerce. Doesn't look shiny gold to me. And there is another guard building. I don't believe there's anything over here. No hidden items. But there's a guy blocking a house. What do you want? Get lost. As long as you don't kick me. So there are a couple houses being blocked. Saffron belongs to Team Rocket. And speaking of houses, I read this, that Saffron City is the only city in Kanto having enough visible houses to accommodate its population. I kind of brought that up in one of my other episodes, how I don't really understand how this accommodates everybody. But Saffron City apparently meets the quota, which is cool. So we got some Team Rocket members blocking some gyms, blocking some buildings. So we're going to go into this gym, which is the Fighting Dojo, which used to be the old gym here, but Sabrina took it over. And another thing I wanted to bring up, another trivia fact, is if Kanto's landscape were made to fit that of modern-day Japan's geographical, position size, Saffron would be where Tokyo is. So it kind of makes sense, even though you think Celadon would be where Tokyo is. So I'm going to enter the dojo right now, but I'm really not going to take on these trainers. I'm going to save that for part 26. I'll see you guys in a little bit as I'm catching poor old Cubone. See you later. Thanks for watching. To my chagrin, I needed to go back to the Pokemon Center, get that Silph Scope that I said I would never need anymore. But thankfully, I ran into a Cubone here, which is the first Pokemon I actually ran into since just returning to the Pokemon Tower. So hopefully, Lady Luck will be on my side, and I'll be able to catch this Cubone with a Great Ball. Oh, right away. How convenient was that? So Cubone was caught. It's a nice ground-type Pokemon if you want to switch things up. I was actually considering it for my team. Because it never removes its skull helmet, no one has ever seen this Pokemon's real face. So just like I was talking about Tangela, we've never seen Cubone's face. Quite sad, but like I said, interesting ground-type Pokemon if you want to use it. You want to spice things up for yourself. Think outside the bun, think outside the Graveler or Meatball. You can go with the Cubone, but I wanted to do the Graveler for nostalgia reasons. Anyways, that's it for part 25. That's completely it. I cut ourselves a Cubone, and once again, I'll be training that Ghastly up to a Haunter. I'm not going to be capturing a Haunter. See you later. Same with the Cubone.